Hello, my name is Pawan Chandrasekhar, and today's my topic is non-technical. So, today's my topic is story. So, the story is the honest woodcutter. So, once upon a time, in one village, there was one very honest woodcutter. Actually, there was two woodcutter. So, this woodcutter was so much honest with his work. He was always doing work with a lot, with full of his honesty. So he was always going to the forest and cutting the woods and collecting that wood and come to the home, so that they can cook and they can sell that woods, so that they can run their house regularly. So one day what happened, one day this woodcutter went inside the forest, and this woodcutter, that day this woodcutter go very deep to inside that forest. So he climbed on one tree. This tree was so high, and this tree was near the river. So that's time, as this woodcutter climb on the tree, and then this woodcutter go to the branch of the tree, where the branch was over the tree, over the river. So that's time, this woodcutter was cutting that tree, cutting that branch. So after a few minutes, this woodcutter was at the end of cutting this branch. So while cutting this tree, the his axe suddenly get fall inside that river. So that's time, he becomes so sad, because his his axe is deep inside that river. Then this woodcutter was so poor. So he was just come down to the tree, and then he was become so sad, and he was just crying like, oh God, my axe is fall inside that river. How could I cut the tree, or how could I collect the woods, and how could I go to home and sell that tree, and how to run my house. So he was so sad. He was crying beside that coast of the river. So suddenly the fairy of that river comes up, and this fairy appears uh, to this woodcutter. So this woodcutter asks, "Hey, who are you? From where you came?" So this fairy says like, "I am the fairy of that river, and why I come by listening your voice of crying. You're crying so loudly." So see, she say like, "How can I help you? What happened to you? Why you're crying?" So that's time this woodcutter tell the story like, "I was cutting the tree, and by mistake my axe is fall inside that deep. So I don't have any other axe." So this fairy listen that all the story, and then this fairy say like, "Don't worry, I will give you your axe. So just wait." So this fairy deep inside the river, and she bring out with with a silver axe. So she asked like, hey man, is this your axe?" So this woodcutter see this axe. So this axe was a silver axe. Then he say like, "No, this is not my axe." Then this fairy again dig inside the river, and she brings a golden axe. So then she asks like, "Hey woodcutter, is this your axe?" Then he say like, "No, this is not my axe. My axe was very simple, and my axe was of wood and just as iron." So then this fairy again dip inside that river, and she again brings one of his original axe. Then she asks like, "Hey woodcutter, is that your axe?" Then he say like, "Yes, this is my axe." So he becomes so happy. Then while then when he gave this fairy gave him axe, then this fairy return him his original axe. Then this fairy say like, "Hey, I saw your honesty. You are so an honest man. So I would like to give this all axe to you." So that's time this woodcutter receive axe of his own, then also a silver axe and a gold axe. Then that's time he collected all axe and went to home, and with woods. So he showed all the access to his family. So that's time his wife becomes so happy. He and then all the family of this woodcutter becomes so happy. Then that's time they decide to sell that golden axe to the market. Then they went to sell that golden axe. He got a huge amount of return in a return of that golden axe. then they collect a lot, they get a lot of food, and they become so happy. So the moral of the story is honesty is the best policy. So always be honest, never try to fraud anyone, never try to cheat anyone. Be honest. Honest is the best policy. Thank you.